Hey, it's Mopar Keith here this afternoon, and we'll do a little shop update. And we'll talk about a Super Bee and a Torino and a couple engines that I got going on over here. This engine right here, this is a 1970 346 pack or 6 barrel. This actually goes to a 1970 AA Arcuda. And something happened while it was on the test stand. We were running it and went through a few heat cycles, and for some reason it started making a clicking noise in the valve underneath the valve cover. And so I took the valve cover off to check my valve adjustment, and I found that there were a couple squishy lifters. So my best guess, and we're going to change them, is that I had a couple lifters fail on me. So we're going to pull the carbs, the intake, valve covers, rocker assembly, and we're going to find out what's going on with that. So that's coming up here in a few days. Got this back from Proformance, an operation out of Florida. They build a ton of engines, and we had them build this engine. It had a few issues, and so we sent it back to them, and it showed up last week. However, they did not send me the engine mounts and the headers. So hopefully they show up sometime, because I cannot install the engine until that gets back. This is a 302 bored and stroked roller motor. So pretty interesting. I hope they get the headers back here in a timely fashion, and I'll be able to drive this before the weather turns bad. All right, so we have our 1969 Super Bee project. I'll get the hood open here. And we did a radiator, a shroud, aftermarket stuff, and we put a block under the carburetor, hopefully to alleviate some vapor locking issues. And I'm waiting for an idle stop solenoid to correct some idle issues. Maybe I'll do a whole video on that once we get that. Summit Racing should have it tomorrow. Over here we have our Torino GT project, 390 air conditioning, power disc brakes, and man, oh man, this thing is stuffed in there. Jerome's been working on this pretty much exclusive. However, he gets help from all of us in the shop, and I'm the headliner guy, so I started doing the headliner in this, and I need to jump back on it tomorrow. It's been sitting for about a week, stretching out. And then over here, this is the other headliner I've been working on. This is an SC model, totally different headliner configuration. So it's like a felt that's super glued or spray glued onto a cardboard piece. So 446 pack car. Let's get under the hood. Now mechanically, this car is done. This is an engine that I rebuilt. We saved all the original paint on it. All original paint on the engine, but every piece on the inside is brand new. We were even able to find an NOS 6-pack camshaft from Racer Brown. So this engine is completely stock, polyglass tires, all original paint. So doing the headliner on it, SC. What else is going on? So that's everything going on up here in the top shop. Down on the body shop, Chris has got a lot going on. All right, so who can truly say they take their old Mopar and daily drive it? I'll tell you what, I drive this all the time, and people around town know it, because how could you miss this car? Got blue, Sublime, Citron, yellow, lemon twist yellow, a gray primer, just every single color. So it's about 6:30 and it's already getting dark, so winter is on its way, but I drive this every day. Let's go down to the body shop and see what I got going for this. All right, I was kind of shutting it down, but get the lights on. Here we go. So this guy right here, man, oh man, this thing, perfection is hard to get. So this windshield has a scratch in it right there. And we've got a new one here. And tomorrow, I'm sorry, Wednesday, we're gonna have the glass guys come in and cut it out, and we're gonna get a new glass installed. The other thing I've been fighting with is this. This is the front disc brake proportioning valve. I think I got it licked. We'll find out. Got that right there. It just keeps on leaking. Holy Christ, I'm so sick of that thing. Right here's a tailgate for our K10 project. There's the new glass. Like I said, Chris and I test fitted earlier today. Over here at the body shop. All right, this car, I am hoping that we get it done this week. This one's been a pain. So, had some burn throughs on something earlier, had to repaint it. Customer took it, shot some undercoating all over it, and had undercoating all over the whole entire car. And we ended up repainting the whole entire car. And what a pain. This color is so hard to match. All right, so wet sanding and buffing on that. Let's go over to the other bay. All right, so I've got a neighbor guy who needed this gas tank painted, Kawasaki. And we've got our charger projects. There's a K10. Now, this is my luggage rack trunk lid for the Challenger. And I'm working on it now. Got a little filler in the corner here. I had a dent. So we're gonna get some paint on my Challenger here before winter really gets here. I've got a new fender here. I'm gonna start working on that. Chris and I have been working on this Charger. Chris more than me. And we've been working on the gaps on this trunk lid. And it might look like shit to some people, but if you have a wide gap and you need to widen it, or I'm sorry, make it smaller, add some filler rod and make that gap smaller. So we're working on the trunk lid gaps, getting this all finalized. It's kind of hard to tell maybe in the video, but that line's getting real crispy. So Charger RT and 68 Charger 383 car. So that's it. About an 8-minute video. Sorry it took so long, but hopefully you stuck with me. Also got a YouTube channel, so I'm putting some longer videos on that. So thanks for watching.